Hi, my name's Jason. I'm a physical therapist with the Maine Strong Balance Center, and I specialize in balance and falls.
Hi, and I'm Patty, and I work with Maine Health and oversee a program called A Matter of Balance, and we're part of the Falls Coalition too. And we're here to give you some helpful hints to stay upright in the winter.
And the Maine Falls Prevention Coalition is a group of organizations interested in doing something about balance and falls for Mainers. Check us out.
Yes, we have a website. Well, look, Jason, I have brought all these helpful ice walkers with us today so that we can review how you use them and different conditions that they're all beneficial. So check them out. Orange doesn't get lost. That's really helpful. And we have some that just slide right on over and some that have a little Velcro on top. And then we have some of these others that have prongs on them or coils. So let's take a look at what you have, Jason. These kind of have little prongs that actually grip into hard packed snow or ice conditions, but not if it's black ice. That's hard to walk on, and you maybe want to think about not going out on black ice. And here's another one. This is called the Yak Track, and this has coils that go around and this fits on the bottom of your shoe, and those coils are really good for gripping in snowpack as well. I thought I'd give you a little demonstration of how you can use nice little walking sticks. They use them all over Europe.
That's great.
Kind of getting to be the fad here too.
That's great.
So get cool in Maine. So, you just kind of use them and you alternate. And it's kind of a nice way of staying stable.
So a lot of times if we have folks who we don't think need, canes or something like this, in the wintertime, that can really change your needs in terms of an assistive device. And we recommend these a lot. These are great. I'm in on the walking sticks. They allow you to walk the way you were designed to walk. They don't really get in the way of your mechanics, which is great.
Looking good, Jason.
Thanks, Patty.
And they look like they won't do well in the snow, but if you take this off, whoops, 1, 2, they have little ice picks right on the bottom. All right, isn't that handy?
That's really smart. And then you can pop the caps back on and use them indoors.
Use them indoors as well. Okay.
Let's take a walk.
Let's take a walk. Can I put my gloves on first?
I think that's a wise idea.
Look at this. We're just walking along. You just hang with me and look at them. I'm not sliding at all.
We've got a couple tips about walking on ice, but it's to be avoided if you can help it. But if there's something really pressing that you need to go out and across ice, we've got 2 ideas.
Okay.
So one of the things that sometimes we'll recommend is having a little plastic bag maybe you keep in your pocket. So if you did encounter ice, you can take this out. And here's what I would do. I would just take the sand out, and if you've got an icy spot, spread it over that spot. Now we weren't really kidding a minute ago when we said kitty litter would do a good job too.
Kitty litter, meow meow.
That's
I love
another
that
option.
idea.
Now once you've got the sand over the area that's slippery, the next tip is to walk like a penguin. Have you ever heard that before?
I have heard of that, and I love penguins.
They're a really neat sort of animal. So to walk like a penguin means traditional walking, you take a stride and you hit with your heel first. When we say walk with a penguin, we want you to sort of keep your foot flat on the ground. A foot that's flat on the ground is less likely to slide.
Wow.
The other piece is if you turn your feet out, you're going to get a little more wider base of support, which is better for balance. And the next piece is if you've got stakes in your arm, which you do, even if you don't, putting your arms out to the side a little bit so that you're sort of ready to use them, and then slow and steady take these little waddling steps. Try it out and see what you can do.
Oh, I feel so much steadier. It's unbelievable.
Well done.
Wow, that is a big difference. Totally magical. You too can be safe in winter.
That's right. That's right.
Let me just tell you a little bit about taking these off.
Yeah.
You can just kind of hold this and pop it right off.
Let's see if I can.
And that way you can leave the snow outside.
Good idea. Or on your lap there. Huh?
Yeah, on my
Sorry about
lap
that.
works too. Let's do the other one.
That was pretty easy, actually.
It is pretty easy. I think it's harder to put them on.
Right. Oh, this one's a little tougher. Got it.
There you go. Sometimes people find it easier to take their shoe off and put this on right in their lap. And then to put their shoe back on.
And then you've just got a pair that's sort of ready to go when it's
Ready to
snowy or
go.
icy.
Right on the side of your chair, right near the door.
That makes sense. So the first thing I'd recommend is to warm up a little bit. A warm up basically means that you're getting your body moving. And the goal of this is to get your heart, your lungs, and your body ready to do work. The next thing I want to consider is the process of moving snow. And even though a lot of us who have grown up in the Northeast have been doing this our whole lives, what I oftentimes find as a physical therapist is that reevaluating or looking into different habits that we have a lot of times can go a long way in keeping us healthy. So even if you've been shoveling snow forever, consider these following tips. Okay, so you just saw some footage of me shoveling snow the wrong way. Let me go over a few of the things to avoid. The first thing to avoid is don't move too much snow at once. Try to let a little snow out of the shovel and move a lighter load to avoid injury. The other tip is don't let the load too far away from your body, nor do you want to twist. So if you can keep the shovel closer and dump the shovel as opposed to twist and throw, that's going to keep you healthier when you're moving snow as well. Now we transition to a step-by-step process for safe, healthful shoveling. The first thing to consider is an ergonomic shovel. Ergonomic means that it's been designed to work with your body. And generally speaking, look for a shovel that you can push snow as opposed to lift snow. Pushing is always easier. The first tip is to face the load in a stride stance. This means one foot is a bit behind the other. And you do want to bend your knees and your hips, but it's important to be sort of firm or tight through the spine. And then when you've got the snow where you need it, we've got to get into sort of a lift to move the snow up. And there's a couple things to consider there. The first thing is a lighter load is always better, so consider sort of letting some of the snow come out of the shovel. The next piece is keep your midsection tight. Exhale as you straighten your knees and your hips. Once you've got the snow up, keep the load close to your body. It's easier on the back. The body loves variety. So consider as you're going through your shoveling, changing which foot is forward, which direction you're facing the snow in your hand position. And just as a reminder, it's always important to take breaks and stay hydrated.